Well, hello again there, dear ones. So grateful for you to be with us and here. I've got something special today. So you notice I'm not alone, and I've asked a dear friend, Reverend Steph St. Amand from the Center for Spiritual Living West Kootenai, which is somewhere way up in Canada. I'm not really even sure yet. And she's actually the co-spiritual director with her partner, St. Amand. So I'm really, really grateful to have Reverend Steph with us here today. We've been playing in a couple of projects, and we get to pray together every Monday on behalf of the Centers for Spiritual Living. And so I've asked her to come and be a part of this today and join in. What we're going to do is Reverend Steph's just going to kind of launch into a prayer for us. We're going to do a prayer for a spiritual mind treatment around wholeness. Is that right today?
Sounds good.
Sounds perfect. So I'm going to stop talking and let this wonderful being start what she does, and then I'll join in a little bit later as well. So, Reverend Steph, please take us away.
Perfect. So I just invite us to find our center and just get comfortable in our own experience and expression right here. And I just invite us each to find that breath. Finding that breath within. And allowing this breath to simply become a part of us. Just allowing that stillness in the breath to awaken something in the mind, to awaken an understanding, to awaken to our highest and best expressions. And I just invite to lengthen the breath, allowing a count of 4 on the inhale and a count of 4 on the exhale. And to know that at that fullest point, we are absolutely whole. And at that point where we feel empty in the breath, we are absolutely whole. In this breath, all of life dwells deeply within. And so as this breath becomes a sacred recognition that we are always provided for, and that which we give is used in this universe, and that frees up the space, the place within us to receive even greater still. Receiving that which sustains us, that which gives us life. And releasing and letting go of everything and all things that do not serve this moment. This breath is life. And as this breath is just simply centering me and bringing me into this deeper sense of self, I know that as every breath supports me, every word has power. every thought is in perfect alignment with that highest and best self. And so I am opening. I am deepening in my sacred self. I am allowing the wholeness of who I am to be made known to me right now. Sacred deepening. And as I choose and allow and accept this profound changing and transformation at depth, the sacred self is made known. The sacred self is present. For I know right now a deep knowing, a deep recognition, a deep accepting that there is only one breath, one body, one mind, one soul. It is infinite. It is eternal. It has no beginning and no end. It is the very mind and breath of spirit. For in that infinite idea, that infinite pleasure, that infinite life giving, I know that right now I am receiving. As I give of this breath, I receive so much more. I receive that profound unconditionalness of this infinite universal intelligence. I know no separation, no division. The power and presence that fuels as infused in this great multiverse, this universe, this cosmic understanding of life. I know that power, that presence has infused itself into the very fiber of my being. Every cell of my body, every thought in my mind, every part and particle of this physical form is a design and divine emanation and reflection of that which is holy, that which is sacred, that which is good. And so right now, I am whole. The wholeness of God, the wholeness of spirit is in me. And this is made known to me so profoundly that I am changed at depths. That infinite source and supply is right now supplying me with all I need. And right now, I see, I know, I feel the divine presence within me. And so as I live and breathe and have my way in this eternal givingness of spirit, I know that we are one thing. No space, no in between, no otherness. I simply release it and let it be right now. I release and let go of that which does not serve this divine emanation that is working life through me. And so I breathe in deep. And I am wholeness. I am filled to the brim, outpouring and outpicturing this divine reflection of that which is good. And now that I am open, now that I am receptive to the highest and best expression of who I am and whose I am, I recognize and know that there is only one power, one presence, one infinite source, one infinite creative energy that moves and flows and has its way with life itself. And so I know that I am that. And as that is my only being, I know and declare right here, right now, that life is ever giving of itself through me. And so as I move through this life, this day, this breath, I am whole, and I recognize the wholeness of all of life. I recognize in every aspect of my being that identity of wholeness. I am whole in love. I am whole in health. I am whole in prosperity. And I am whole in my creative outlet, my creative expression. I am whole in a spirit, for spirit is whole and holy and living and breathing and having its way through this life that is mine, that is my life to call home. And every breath is home. And every breath is a divine reflection and emanation of life. And it is good, and it is that perfect place to be. And in this perfect place to be, I invite the highest and best consciousness right now to be made known. And sharing in this light, this love, this expression, this wholeness. I pass this treatment in its wholeness.
And I too let go. Let go of any beliefs, any thoughts, any ideas that my life could be anything less than whole. I let go of any false ideas that my life is broken or missing anything. Because that one power is never broken. There's never anything missing from the expression, the experience of God's life. And I know my life is a divine emanation of that one, that God, that allness. And so I also affirm the wholeness, that sense of completion, that sense of perfection, that deep inner knowing that all is well in my world and in all of life. I speak this word for myself. I speak this word for anyone that may hear these words. For everyone in any way touched by this experience. I claim a deep, deep sense of the wholeness that is inherent within. Because deep within each one, there is that seed of God life, that center of vibration that is love and light and beauty, truth and health and wealth and well-being, abundance, prosperity, and wholeness. That deep, deep recognition that all is well in my life, that all is well in the world, that everything is happening exactly as it must, for the highest and the best of everyone. that it is through my recognition of the wholeness in my own life, my own ability to express that wholeness, that others are inspired, that each one is uplifted and inspired to express their wholeness, their magnificent, their unique gifts in the world. No. How very, very good it is to be in this place of recognizing and participating in this divine flow of life, of God's life. Active and alive and awake and aware, in service to this evolution, this grand revelation of life, my life, the lives of each one hearing these words, the lives of each one across this entire planet, all in concert, all in collaboration, to bring forth the grand, the greatest masterpiece of called life, to bring forth the grand vision of a world that works for everyone. What I know is I know there can be nothing missing from the one, nothing absent from the one. For the one is the complete and absolute wholeness of all life. And so I know each one listening to these words is a vital emanation of the one, a gift unto the planet. And so I know each one brings forth amazing and magnificent ways of being, each a divine emanation of wholeness, complete and perfect just as it is. And I just rest in the knowing. I rest in a deep, deep sense of gratitude, knowing that God's already got this word, that before this word was even spoken, this was a done deal in the mind of God. And so I can let it be. I release this word into the law and get my bloated nothingness out of the way of the divine circuits. I let go. I let it be. I let God be God. And so it is.
So it is.